Alright guys, so welcome. I've not posted videos in a pretty good while, but I don't know if I said my previous videos, I'm in college now, so that's pretty much my full-time job, and on top of that I have a part-time job as well. So, I'm going to be stepping away quite a bit from the videos, unfortunately. I just have to. But yeah, anyways, since my time is very limited here, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and get this video up and maybe another one. Not sure. I really don't want to get too distracted in making these videos. But I haven't posted in a while, like I said, so I need to post one like probably at least once a month. That's gonna be my goal. But yeah, so anyways, so I'm playing with my brother here against two random people. This match was a while back. It was probably about 2 months ago, but I still remember it clearly because it was a pretty good match. Crates are on, super weapons are off, and yeah, so my brother, he's actually been improving quite a bit in this game. He actually has. At one point, because whenever I play him, I'm just like, I'll give you a brutal AI, why not? You two against me, and he's always like, no, I'll take you down. I remember one time he was actually kind of close. I mean, he almost killed my army, and to the point where I had nothing left, and I was like, oh, goodness, I have nothing in my base, what am I going to do? And so, but I ended up getting some Guardian GIs and finishing him off. So, yeah, my brother's been improving, but at this time, he's still kind of like trying to get the hang of it. I'm kind of like, we're in the same room, I'm kind of like telling him, tips and tricks and stuff about this game. And, but yeah, so, I believe, yeah, he's Soviets there, and the other two players are Americans. Yeah, they're playing as America. I'm America as well. Pretty sure I am. Jeez, I can't even remember, but yeah. So there's lots of tech on this map. In the middle there is pretty important, especially if you're America, because your paradrops will heal when you get that hospital, and also it's very useful for Rocketeers. Rocketeers with self-healing is just so dang overpowered, especially if the Rocketeer is fully promoted. That is like a nightmare to deal with. You have a swarm of self-healing Rocketeers in your base. It's pretty crazy. And also remember this guy here, directly across from me, the guy I'm scouting. He was, I could definitely tell he was quite the noob. He was kind of a novice. I could see he was going fast tech. I was like, okay, he probably has absolutely nothing in his base. He has an Apocalypse tank from a crate, so I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, he doesn't have anything. So I'm just gonna go straight for him.
Construction complete.
And honestly, I really don't like to just tech up immediately unless it's a big map. But here, my brother, he's getting rushed by this guy who promotes his tanks, and I really don't like it when people play like that because it doesn't take any skill at all. But then again, that's kind of, the consequences whenever you play with crates. You can't really trust people there. But yeah, so my brother's pretty much screwed. So it's going to be 2 versus 1.
Unit promoted. Our ally is under attack.
And I really don't have much. I'm just going to try to garrison my GIs in the buildings there.
Unit promoted. Our ally is under attack.
Yeah, so Orange, definitely a noob. Wasn't really concerned about him.
Our ally is under attack. Building. Unit lost. Player defeated.
Yeah, and there he goes. He's been defeated. My brother.
Unit ready.
So here I'm just like, okay, where is he? He probably retreated.
Got a steady flow. Destination, Commander?
But little did I know, he was actually coming at me. Two fully promoted tanks. So at this point I was like, okay, I need to regroup all of my guys. I just need to hold them off until my battle fortress comes through. And I was kind of concerned because my funds were extremely low. Here he comes in with even more grizzly tanks, so I was getting pretty nervous. What I should have done is I should have brought my GIs up, and here I make a big mistake. I accidentally split up my tanks, and he's able to pick them off one at a time.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
So things were looking pretty bad for me. Right then, I get my battle fortress. I'm like, oh my god,
Structure sold.
I'm probably gonna lose the game. He's gonna do so much damage to me. I'm gonna lose a lot of structures. Here comes my battle fortress, and he should have gone for my battle fortress, honestly, but he didn't. He went straight for my con yard. And honestly, with those tanks, he could have gotten my battle fortress, and then it probably would have been game.
Building.
So yeah, so now I'm going to slow down his economy a little bit, trying to reduce his funds and also kind of limit his expandability on the field, on the map. I definitely don't want him to just pop
Unit
out
ready.
gap generators all
Construction
over the
complete.
field, or the map. I don't know why I keep saying field.
Options.
All over the map. So at this point, I was kind of like, I really wasn't worried about Orange since I knew he probably had absolutely nothing. But you know, I just wanted to go ahead and just take him out, just so it would be a nice, you know, even one-on-one match without any, you know, interference from him, because he was America, and I didn't want the risk of him just landing a cheap pair drop behind my base and then just destroying like $4,000 worth of buildings. And
Construction complete.
you know, it's happened to me before. Whenever, you know, you're trying to, I'm sure it's happened to you guys also, whenever you're trying to have a nice 1v1.
Unit ready.
You know, this guy's just he's just being a noob. He just doesn't want to. He doesn't know what he's doing, and then he just makes, you know, all these cheap pot shots.
Insufficient
You know, he'll
funds.
put in a chrono in your base, start chronoing your miners, and like, just leave. Let me play. You suck.
Unit ready.
But yeah, so here I'm just trying to make room because I wanted to attack him pretty soon. I wanted to attack Yellow pretty soon. See, stuff like that. This is, at this point I was like, okay, yeah, Orange needs to go because he was just
Unit lost.
being very pesky. He was just getting on my nerves. So I was like, okay, yeah, Orange needs to go, but I can't just send my army there because then Yellow is probably going to send his army
Training.
to my base. So, you know, I didn't want to risk the chance of him
Reinforcements ready.
just wreaking havoc in my base.
Select
So
target.
here I'm just trying to clear out the buildings and trying to open up a path so that I could roll in my army. So I still have 3 tech oil derricks giving me money, so that's definitely helping me out.
Building. Unit ready.
I'm gone.
And I definitely should have gotten more miners. I only have 3. And at this point in time, after you have your battle lab, whenever you start pumping out more expensive units like the Battle Fortress and
Unit lost.
the Mirages, definitely need more refineries and miners.
Pushing away. I can go anywhere. Orders? You got it.
Building.
Ready to soar.
Unit ready. Unit promoted.
So here, this will be the game-ending blow for Orange.
Upgraded.
I believe he will move. Yeah, he will move his MCV, but I'll kill everything else, and he gets Engineer for who knows,
Construction complete.
God knows why. I don't know.
Ready. Attacking.
But yeah, so Yellow
Building. Unit
gets
promoted.
his battle lab finally.
Check out the view.
Unit
And
lost.
I'm just picking up some crates,
I'm gone.
and then there's actually quite a bit of ore on this map, but
Unit lost.
for some reason I wasn't really expanding. I'm not sure why, but that's definitely a big reason why
Without a trick.
my army is not really
All fired up.
getting up to
Pushing
size as
away.
quickly as I wanted.
Fuel tanks are filled. Igniting boosters.
My credits are
Unit
again
ready.
less than 1,000, so
Tools of the
Reinforcements
trade.
ready.
Made for speed. Transformer panels in order. Here, but made for speed. Got a clear view, sir.
Unit
Ready to
ready.
soar.
Select target.
yeah. So now I'm going to just go ahead and come in, just bring in my army. I have a battle fortress with
Check out the view.
1 star with GIs in them also, Guardian GIs.
Unit speed.
And I don't have. I really wanted to get some prisms, but for some reason I was just feeling
Check out the view.
really pressured right now because I knew at this point my army was bigger than his.
Need a conversion?
Structure garrison.
So I really needed to just go ahead and just attack him right now.
Destination, Commander? Bound forward.
But prisms definitely would have helped me out quite a bit.
Building.
Let's make a warpath! Mobilizing!
Tools of the
Unit
trade.
lost.
In order.
Let's make a warpath!
Rockets in the
Nothing
sky.
can stop us! Preparing for battle.
Tools of the trade.
Let's see
Watch
some
my
action.
duck.
And that fully promoted IFV, I was not concerned about it at all, because I was just right in his base, right here, just killing his tanks.
Unit
And he makes a
lost.
pretty good move there, because I don't have any prisms.
Construction complete.
His prism tower would deal a
Cannot
crap load
deploy
of
here.
damage
Our base is under attack.
to my stuff.
Unit lost.
And here comes his
Battle fortress.
IV. Comes in like a noob. It's definitely a, I mean, it's completely fair. You know, it's the common sense thing to do, but it's just like whenever people do that, it's like, oh, come on, you know, it's like, that's all you got. It's the best you can do. So here, he almost gets my Battle Fortress. My Battle Fortress was just being an idiot and trying to just crush the tanks whenever he was being shot at. And then he pulls out his sniper, and I was like, okay, yeah, so Guardian GIs aren't going to do the trick. So at this point, I was like, okay, it's a base
Our
race.
base is under attack.
You know, I know he doesn't have any other expansion, so whatever he has right now, whatever I'm seeing right now is it. So now I'm just moving my MCV. As long as I keep my MCV alive,
Unit
I'm
lost.
feeling pretty confident.
Unit promoted. Our base is under attack.
So there we go. Lots of fully permanent tanks. I definitely have this one in the bag.
Our base is under attack.
And there he goes.
You are victorious.
GG.
Player defeated.